So here is a quick little podcast for you today. And I want to talk about creating consistent income from social media. So when you are wanting to build a reliable income and the way that you've chosen to connect with your audience, to bring new clients in, to create awareness around who you are, when you've chosen that to be social media, which I think is a fantastic option. Just to create some context around this, you could choose writing a book, you could choose going to in-person networking events, you could choose, so many different things, different ways to put your name out there, get yourself known. You could choose to do ads, you could choose working with a marketing agency. I'm just sharing, some of the different options that are coming up in my mind immediately. But if you've chosen social media, if you've chosen taking advantage of the free platforms that we have in order to connect you with the billions of people in the world who are on the internet, I highly recommend having one short form platform that you're using and one long form platform that you're using. And the reason for this is so that the long form platform, which would be something like a podcast or YouTube, or even maybe Substack, writing books, things like that, that allows people to get really, really, really intimate with you really quickly. It allows them to have their mind, their eyes, their hearts deeply in your space without you having to personally, one-on-one, have a conversation face-to-face with them. And the reason that that's important online is so that if at some point you want to take a break from creating short-form content, you, for whatever reason, don't have the time, it's not a priority anymore to create that content, whether it's for a short period of time or a long period of time, you don't have to worry about completely losing your entire business and all of your income because you're not showing up every single day. So a short form platform would be more like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Threads, all of those other ones, TikTok, obviously, that are much, much shorter. Another longer form would be email. And so the reason that you really want to prioritize, like I said, creating some long form content is so that your income is no longer tied to you showing up online. Because that's where I see a lot of entrepreneurs, even ones who've been doing this for a long time, for many years, that's where a lot of people get tripped up, is they think, well, I've been posting consistently on Instagram for years. I've been writing on Twitter for years. And for some people, yes, that absolutely works. If that is your zone of genius, if short form is where you absolutely thrive and where you love to show up, where you love to be, where you, like I said, thrive, I'm not saying that it's impossible to create consistent income from that. I'm just saying long form content can act as like a seatbelt or, like a safety line, as a lifeline. It's a great way to excuse my little throat clearings. I've got some allergies going on here in Idaho. But it gives you the ability to, let's say you get pregnant and decide that you want to have a maternity leave. Long form content makes it so that people can continue searching for whatever it is that you teach, whatever you help people with, on YouTube, on blogs, on Substack, in their emails, on podcasts, for the entire time that you want to be on your, oh my God, why am I blanking on the word? I want to say vacation. I guess it's a baby vacation, right? People can continue searching for that stuff the entire time that you're away from your business. And if you have your systems on the back end set up right, they can find your self-paced courses. They can find ways to pay you, way to buy from you, ways to learn from you that still do not require your one-on-one face-to-face energy. And I'm not saying this is the only way that you can run your business and you can't ever do one-on-one calls again. But damn, when you can just go out and go on vacation or take maternity leave or just say, I don't feel like showing up. I want to take a month break. I want to take a 6-month break, whatever. And you have a log of years worth of podcasts, of YouTube videos. You're not going to go broke in a week. I'll just say that. You're going to have enough of an audience, enough people that want to continue learning from you, that want to continue paying you, that want to continue, receiving your medicine, that doesn't require you to actually be there holding their hands. So if this was helpful, please let me know. That's your super duper quick, short little snippet from today, and I love you.